covering the news for Southwest Louisiana. This is 7 News Nightcast.
We begin tonight with a disturbing scene north of DeQuincy. Good evening, I'm Andrea Robinson. A pickup truck crashed, flipping on its roof, sending the driver to the hospital. It happened early this morning in the 1100 block of Coward Road. Ward 6 firefighters, along with the Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Office, arrived shortly after 3 a.m. They found the truck flipped on its roof and the driver ejected from the vehicle. The fire department says the man ejected was taken to Lake Charles Memorial Hospital for treatment. No word on his condition or the cause of the crash. We've reached out to the sheriff's office for more details, but have not heard back. The small village of Anacoco had a scare earlier this week when an alleged threat was made in a social media post directed at Anacoco High School. Anacoco police, along with the Vernon Parish Sheriff's Office, investigated the post, and they say there was no threat made towards students or school personnel. Students and a juvenile person of interest were interviewed, but nothing came of it. VPSO says school resource officers will be at the school as usual tomorrow. Louisiana's top education official is staying put. The Board of Elementary and Secondary Education reappointed Dr. Cade Brumley to the role of state superintendent. He says Louisiana has improved in education rankings, but still has a ways to go. He also says he wants to focus on the basics, including reading. In fact, a new rule goes into effect this year that'll impact third graders.
Beginning next year, third graders, if they're unable to read adequately by the end of third grade, they would be retained. The goal there is to make sure that we are catching kids early in the process, making sure that in kindergarten, first, second grades, that we are doing appropriate screening on reading, informing parents.
Dr. Brumley's term is set for 4 years. FEMA is trying a different approach in the way it helps people after disasters. FEMA announced Friday it will give $750 immediately per person to those impacted by extreme weather. That money helps with costs like food, shelter, and evacuations. FEMA officials say they also want to increase speed and cut the red tape for communities recovering from natural disasters. The new rule will take effect March 22nd.
Time now for your first alert weather forecast.
Thanks, Max. The chilly weather didn't stop the intergalactic crew of Chewbacca's from rolling through New Orleans and drawing quite a crowd for its sci-fi flavored carnival parade. This year's theme, Nothing to See Here, emphasizing exploration and life outside our solar system. Ashley Brothers has the story. It was surely a late night for crews and parade goers as the parade ended with the ball known as the Chewbacca at the Fillmore. For a list of Mardi Gras events happening here in Southwest Louisiana, you can head to our website, KPLCTV.com, and click on the Mardi Gras tab. Looking ahead to tomorrow, a hearing is set to take place in Elton following a suit that was filed claiming the town owes at least $1 million. The Municipal Police Employees Retirement System, or EMPERS, filed the suit against the town and mayor. EMPERS pays for Louisiana police officers' pensions when they retire. Each police agency in the state is required to enroll every officer in the program. EMPERS says Elton needs to pay their share from every officer employed by the town since 2013. Since until recently, none have been enrolled and none have opted out of the program. Tomorrow night in Lake Charles, the annual March for Life and Candlelight Vigil is planned to start at 6. The march will begin at the Veterans Memorial near the Lake Charles Event Center and continue to the Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception. At the church, a candlelight vigil indoors will take place at 6:30. If you are wanting to participate, you are asked to arrive at Veterans Memorial by 5:30 tomorrow evening. The new Iowa Library will officially open tomorrow with a ribbon-cutting ceremony at 2 p.m. The library will be located at 109 South Thompson Avenue in Iowa. It will be open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. So to come on 7 News Nightcast, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis is out, withdrawing his name and leaving just 2 Republican candidates for presidency. Now Nikki Haley and Donald Trump go head-to-head in New Hampshire Tuesday. The latest on the campaign trail next.